We still hustle daily. What's going on, Hustle Nation? Welcome back to another video. We got another story time for you, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe. Don't forget, I release 2 videos a day every single day, 1 p.m., 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Another story time, why she left her ex-boyfriend. Finally sharing her story. Let's hear it, baby. Let's see what you got.
My ex-boyfriend withheld intimacy from me, and these are the 4 reasons that he told me as to why he did so. And I do have my phone, so I don't forget any of the reasons. But reason number 1 was the fact that I would not give him any children or get off of birth control. This reason made absolutely no sense because when we met, I told him that I would not bear any children until I was married because I did not want to continue the curse that was over my family. So he knew this, he was aware of this, and I asked him, why did you think my tune would change? And he said, well, babe, I thought if you loved me enough, you would give me a baby. Sir, that was never gonna happen.
That sounds already kind of crazy right there.
Reason number 2 is that my body produced too much water. If you get what I'm saying, I'm trying to be very demure, very discreet. That made no sense because in the beginning, he used to beg me to produce as much as possible, so much so to the point that we had to get a waterproof sheet. So for him to now be saying, oh, babe, it's overwhelming, it's too much, I just can't handle it. Sir, what are you talking
Squirt
about?
on me!
What is actually
Yeah!
Reason number 3 was craving. So he told me out of his mouth verbatim, if I give it to you when you want, you're not going to crave me and you're going to end up craving someone else. What? All that did was make me not crave him at all, so I got a flower to handle myself because
holy.
What are we doing? What are we talking about? Reason number 4 was the fact that I went through his follower list because God would give me dreams as well as visions of names of women that he was either about to follow or he was already following and actively lusting after. It was never about me being jealous or insecure. I even told him these women are beautiful, attractive, pretty, all the things. But my issue was the fact that he never supported my business, but he was supporting these women in their comments and in their likes. So I'm posting, I'm happy, I'm crying online because I'm hitting $100,000 months in my business and making my students and mentees thousands of dollars. And he's acting like he doesn't see my posts. I remember him saying, babe, all you post about is business. Excuse me? Like, what? So his last reasoning was that I was throwing him off and making him feel uncomfortable by looking at who he followed. And that's why he withheld intimacy. Well, all of these reasons do not make sense. It honestly was about control, in which he admitted, and I am going to insert the audio recording right here with the little voice changer effect. So hopefully this helps someone. It took me about 4 times to record, and yeah.
And for the most part, everything is in my hands. Except you. I can't control how you feel, how you think, and what you do. And giving you the ability, or you having that autonomy, it's nerve-wracking. It's scary. I don't know how to deal with that.
Is this nigga's crying on the phone?
So I want to give just some context to the situation. I know I need to do the parts in a better order, so just bear with me. But my ex-boyfriend was the perfect boyfriend. You know those Lifetime movies where he's like, oh, he's so charming and everyone loves him at his job? My ex-boyfriend was that. His career was radiation therapy. So he sat with your grandma, your auntie, your uncle, your sister, your child. When they got their cancer diagnosis, he was the one that would sit with them and take them through the process of radiation. and his patients would go through the process of graduating from radiation and becoming cancer-free. So when I was having dreams and visions about certain things, it did not make sense, because here I am thinking I am dating an honest man with an honest career, and he treated me like a freaking princess until he didn't. He always got the chair at dinner. He always paid for dates. He loved buying me gifts, purses, sneakers, shoes. He filled my fridge up with groceries. He did all the things that a good man would do, should do, and could do. And I haven't even gotten into the nitty-gritty of what else I found out about him, but he was in fact living a double life. I just want to give context before we get more into this story. So I realized pretty quickly that he did not like women. Whenever a woman talked about her negative experience with a man, it infuriated him. Example number one, when Cassie came out with her lawsuit, he was so livid. The first thing he said was, oh my gosh, if I was her husband, I would have said, babe, let's just get over it already. That was years ago. It sounds like she just wants money. At no point did he even entertain the idea that Diddy is who Diddy is. Example number two, we were watching a Jeffrey Dahmer documentary, and one of his victims was bashed in the head by his headboard. Like Jeffrey Dahmer bashed her head in with his own headboard. The first thing my ex-boyfriend said was, well, how did she get to his apartment? You know, women always leave out those details. Example number three, we watched a Hugh Hefner documentary, and he said, well, why would the woman go to that house if they didn't want to be intimate with anyone? So are we not going to address the fact that women got raped there and they just wanted to go party? Like, my friend was like, Q, how did you respond in these situations? This is what I'm going to tell you. If you're a woman and you are in a situation where it just seems off, you need to stop speaking and start documenting. Stop speaking and start documenting. By the time I met my ex-boyfriend, I have an extreme amount of emotional self-control. So he would say things and I'd be like, wow, babe, you really think that? I don't necessarily agree, but like I can see where you're coming from. And the reason that I was able to do this is because I knew that we were playing chess, not checkers. My mother put me on the chess team when I was 7. And one of the main rules that you learn in chess is to never ever show your hand. Never ever let your opponent know what you know or what your next move is going to be. You have to act as though you don't know much, be a little ditzy, be a little delulu, because then they're going to keep making mistakes and keep doing things. So that way, by the time you end the relationship, you do not feel obligated to help them through that pain. You don't feel bad. You might feel bad a little bit. By the time I ended my relationship, I knew I was done because I have a case file. So for my 27th birthday, I bought myself my dream car, which is a Porsche truck. It's a Macan. And I was excited. I went to the dealership. I did a whole YouTube video in which he never watched my YouTube videos. That was one thing. But he was not excited the day that I got my car. He didn't really show any excitement. And I was used to this by this point. But the next day is really what solidified the fact that I know I'm not crazy. Me up with a good morning text, and of course he says like, oh, good morning, what was it, big boss or big money, something along those lines, right? And then the next thing that he says is, I'm getting tired of the same routine that I have in life. So now he's making a moment that is supposed to be mine, that's supposed to be exciting for me, he's making it about him. And proceeds to ask me, well, babe, how do you find your purpose? Like, how did you find out what you wanted to do in life? I just feel so empty. I feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be. And he said, like, I just feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be in life. Me being me, I encouraged him to go to God because I knew that the only way that I was able to change my life was by going to God and giving him full control, repenting, forgiving, apologizing, the whole nine. So I write him this long paragraph about exactly what you need to do so that God can reveal your purpose to you. The response was, oh, yeah, well, I'm going to try that and also try some retail therapy. Okay, if a man says, I don't hit women though, you need to run. He is basically telling you, I have wanted to hit a woman, but I'm proud of myself because I've never done it. As humans, we do not brag about things that are easy to accomplish. For example, hey girl, I just got all A's last semester. That was so hard. See how I'm bragging on something that was difficult for me to achieve? Him saying, I've never hit a woman though, I would never hit a woman though, I've never done it, I've never done it. He is telling you, I've wanted to hit a woman, but I haven't done it, and I'm so proud of myself. I am fully convinced that my ex-boyfriend was in fact going to try to play the long game to get access to my money, my trust fund, and all of my assets. The reason that I feel like this is true is because he would say things like this. So when the whole Britney Spears situation happened, he literally said, oh, so all I have to do is date a crazy woman and then she'll pay me every month and I can have the kids?
Okay, it says why I left my boyfriend part 2. He asked for 10,000. Holy, he says shit, you making $100,000 a month. Can I get 10K, baby? It says what happened after he watched me buy my dream Porsche truck, fly myself business class to Bali, and had just landed in Singapore as my birthday trip gift from my friend, all in June. Not right away, we got here and I had to get content, of course, do some editing, eat, then crash. The traveling, using my social battery, and time difference is kicking my butt. Babe, yes, I need a favor. What is that? What's wrong? Nothing wrong per se, but I need like 10K for school. What you mentioned yesterday, yes and no. Sorry, my best friend just called. The school wants it up front. Me acting like I might send it because let's see where he's going with this. Yeah, wait. What's unsent? Laugh out loud. He said, never mind. Okay. I tried to call, but it's failing for some reason, and I'm on Wi-Fi. It's cool. I'm about to eat. He mad now. I would love to help. Not sure if I'm being tested, but I'm very uncomfortable at the moment, and it could be based on past experiences. I'd like to pray before responding to you later to gather my thoughts. And he would always test me, but never with money. In this moment, I realized he played the long game and wanted access to my money. Yeah, maybe. You were, but it's cool. That's extremely annoying. I've spent far more than 10K since dating you, so why in the world would I need to be tested? Damn, good night, sleep well. He said it was a test because he saw these TikTok videos and talked about women not having their own, and he wanted to brag on his IG girl about having a good one, then ignored me. Laugh out loud for the night. Good evening. We are adults, so you are aware that I didn't call back. Say prayer or send a text responding to what I said last night from 6 p.m. your time until 11 p.m. my time. Did you sleep the whole night? I dozed off early last night. I actually have nothing to say to you. Getting ready to enjoy my day. Have a good night. What was there to say in response? But okay, enjoy your day. Testing me is immature and triggering, which I've expressed. Those videos aren't even for women my caliber. I see you believe communicating with me consistently is an option, which I've also expressed is a problem. The combo was just had 2 weeks ago. At this point, it's intentional, and it no longer bothers me. By the way, once I've repeated myself, I don't need to do anything. Mind you, I'm in Singapore for the first time to enjoy myself. The timing was intentional to annoy me. I thought that was okay. I think that's it. Okay. I don't know what's up with dude ass, man, but shit, I got a girl, man, making more. I ain't never had no girl that make more money than me. So shit, if I got a girl that make more money than me, making 100K a month, baby, you know what I'm saying? She said she spent more than 10K, but shit, man, you done messed up the bag. You too busy trying to have babies and shit. The girl was still trying to give you some pussy. You just wanted to have a baby. Oh, he probably was trying to trap her. What y'all think? Well, that was before she got the money, so I don't know what's up with these dudes. I'm not really in a rush for no baby mamas or nothing like that. Y'all know I ain't got no kids right now. I ain't really in a rush like that. You know what I'm saying? I need to find me a good quality young girl. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm waiting on. I just don't want a baby mama by anybody. These niggas be trying to put babies in just anybody. Not saying that this was a bad woman to put a baby in. You know what I'm saying? She seems okay, but I'm just saying, like, damn, why are you even talking about babies? You know what I'm saying? Like, calm your. Usually, that's for the girls to be talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, do I think he stayed the long game just to get her money? No, because I figure he would have been doing right. Shit, you wanted some dick? Oh, I would have been giving you some wood. What? What? Oh my God, I'm giving you some when you ask for it too. You ain't got to get no rose with me. I don't even want my girl to have no rose. You don't need no rose. My joint stand up just like this. I'm only 33. We still going strong, baby. We gonna be going strong for a long time. You know what I'm talking about? So shit, yeah, shit. I wouldn't be. He. To me, wasn't trying to stick away. He wasn't trying to stick around for the long game. Because if you trying to stick around for the long game, you doing shit right, and you definitely not asking for $10,000. You know what I'm saying? But because who gonna give anybody $10,000 for real? But well, some people might. I don't know. I'm not doing it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rock with me. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Was he trying to stick around for the long game, or was he just an idiot? That's what it sounded like to me. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Shout out to the whole Hustle Nation, man. Make sure y'all like the video, comment, subscribe. Videos every day, 2 videos a day. Y'all already know. Peace.